I apologize if the lighting isn't the best in some of my videos. I'm trying. This is actually one of the best rooms I have in the house to film my jerseys, but you know, we'll see. Again, it's a work in progress. You know, I'm still kind of new to YouTube and filming for YouTube, so bear with me. Anyhow, back to the throwbacks. I actually filmed this once, but it didn't take because it was too long. Boy, it's hard to fit this stuff in 10-minute segments. But I'm going to try again. This is my New York Mets, I don't know, Phillies fan, Mets jersey, whatever. 19, what is this, 19, I always forget the years of these sometimes. 1978, Willie Mays, road, gray, jersey, buttons there, pretty cool jersey, pretty rare jersey. I got this on sale at Mitchell & Ness a couple years back during the summer that year. They used to have a lot more jerseys on their 50% off racks than they do anymore, but hopefully they'll do more of that. Anyhow, this is another throwback baseball. This is my 1989 Will Clark Mitchell & Ness Giants World Series jersey. Of course, the Giants lost in 4 games to the A's that year. It was also the Earthquake series, the year the earthquake hit the West Coast, San Francisco and Bay Area. But I liked Will Clark when I was younger, and so I got a jersey when I'm older. I'm going to just try and run through these pretty quick, but this is my Chicago Cubs Mitchell & Ness throwback with the old Cubby Bear logo. Probably my favorite Cub logo of all time. This is an Andre the Hawk Dawson Cubs jersey. The Cubs have always been like my second favorite team behind the Phillies in the National League. I just always liked them. I've never been to a game out at Wrigley Field as of yet, but I hope to someday. One of my favorites in my collection. This is my 1984 Tony Gwynn San Diego Padres jersey. And I got this at the Super Bowl sale last year at Mitchell & Ness. Has the RAK initials on the sleeve there. Memorial. And it's probably one of my favorites. Tony Gwynn and Cal Ripken were two of my favorite, and Ken Griffey Jr. were some of my favorite baseball players growing up. You know, and this is one of my favorite style Tony Gwynn jerseys. So I'm happy to have a Gwynn and Ripken in the collection. I'm hoping to get a Griffey someday. Okay. Again, another blue one. My George Brett, 1980, Kansas City Royals. You don't see too many of the Bretts with the Kansas City in the front. This is a pretty rare jersey. This one I bought on eBay a few years ago from an authentic Mitchell & Ness seller. So. Next one is one that a buddy of mine is really jealous of me having because he's a big Dodgers fan. This is one of his favorite moments as a Dodger fan, this player right here. This is a 1988 World Series Kirk Gibson Dodger jersey. And of course, he hit the home run in Game 1 of that World Series off Dennis Eckersley and the A's. The Dodgers went on to win that World Series. And it's their last World Series to this point. And Kirk Gibson, it was his only at-bat in that World Series. He batted 1,000 with that home run. So quite a moment. Of course, he did the fist pump running the bases. So anytime I wear this jersey, I always kind of feel inclined to go like that. But my buddy, he goes like that a lot. He's a big golfer, too. I'm not a big golfer, but he really loves his golf and he loves his Dodgers. This one I bought off JerseyCentral.org earlier this year. This is a 1994 Alan Trammell Detroit Tigers jersey. They're actually making another Trammell this year, Mitchell & Ness, a road gray, but it's a pullover. This is a button-down from 1994. And all the teams in '94 wore that patch on the sleeve. 125th anniversary for Major League Baseball. Pretty rare Mitchell & Ness jersey, and really sharp looking. I always get compliments when I wear it. I really like the striping on the sleeves and on the shoulder. And I always liked the road Detroit jerseys. I always thought they were classic looking with the Detroit on the front there. And again, with the striping, it just adds to it, and that patch, of course. It's a real sharp-looking jersey. I'm glad to have it as part of the collection. The guy I got it from is named, on JerseyCentral.org, his handle there is Java Gold. And you can buy throwbacks on Jersey Central because collectors are selling their collection, or part of their collections on there, or whatever, you know, they don't have interest in anymore. And you know they're authentic because the experts are selling them, right? No knockoffs there. This is another one I bought off JerseyCentral.org. This is a Gaylord Perry, Texas Rangers. I got this one from a guy by the name of Crack Foo from Jersey Central. It's one of my favorites. It's a real rare one. I'm trying to make the 10-minute limit. So sorry if I'm rushing through some of this, but another one. Last one I want to show in this video is my Gaylord Perry Home White Seattle Mariners throwback. This one I got on eBay this year. Really good deal on it. Authentic. 100% authentic. The good thing about Jersey Central is one of the threads on there is you can ask, you can send them, you can post like an eBay auction and ask, is this 100% authentic jersey, and they'll either say yes or no. The experts on there will either say yes or no. So they said yes. So I knew I was gonna get an authentic one. Actually passed on this years ago on a sale rack at Mitchell and Ness, and I felt bad about it because when I went back it was gone the next time. So years later, it's part of the collection. This jersey actually won his 300th game in. This is a 1982 Perry Mariners jersey. So once again, subscribe. I'm going to be filming more videos. I got another baseball one I have uploaded. It's actually my third baseball video. This is supposed to be my second, but then I got football, hockey, basketball, and amongst other things. I'm going to be talking about collecting and whatever, whatever I feel up to taking video of. I know others have posted videos of themselves about why they collect, what they collect, and I'm going to hope to be filming videos similar to that as well somewhere down the road. So again, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm happy to make these videos, and again, to all the guys out there, jersey collectors, throwback collectors, you all know who you are on YouTube and on JerseyCentral.org. Shout out to all you guys, and keep doing what you're doing, and I'm going to keep doing the same. All right, peace. I'll see you.